And I think that should translate into how we do business. We ain't got to be just like the white folks. So when
Nope.
people come in and they're like, oh, well, you got to do it this way because it's just business. And that I'm like, no, business is about more than money. Like, stop
Yep.
telling me that I got to just go out here and be an asshole to somebody because it's all about the money. No, like you're basing that on a Eurocentric model, and we have that African in our blood, and I think there's just something special
We're
about
just
that, right?
naturally caring people. Like we're
Yes.
empathetic people of just at the core. I think it get lost sometimes when you start making money and now you're feeling like you got to align yourself with whiteness or to show that you've made it. You see too many stylists do one celebrity's hair and now they're a celebrity stylist and and all that comes with that. But another key thing for me was changing the model of the beauty supply, the salon. So of course, I had my beauty supply, and then I had to start looking at what does the black salon model look like. And what I found is usually it's a stylist, right? They say they're going to own a salon. They open a salon, they put 6 chairs in there, and then they rent the chairs. The chairs become, they charge a weekly rental amount. And what does that do? It brings in 6 business owners into one space that have 6 different business plans, 6 different clientele, 6 different customer service experiences. One doesn't like to get up in the morning, so she services clients at this time. She comes in, she's late. And so then they don't like each other. And so when you walk in, and I know women have, that's on here, understands you walk in and the energy is just off. It's off because Sister A doesn't like Sister B, and her clients are, one way, and then her clients are coming from another place. And you just get this weird energy in the space that just doesn't work. And then our old school stylists, they were just taught to charge one set price. And so that's why you had to wait 3-4 hours because they had to put 12 people on their books to pay the bills and leave with a lot, with some money. So a lot of our old OG stylists, they retired out the game with carpal tunnel and no business, no savings because
Mm.
no one told them that you have to charge based on your expertise and your availability and who's in your area. They just said $35 washing set. That's the price. I'm gonna do 12 people a day, and you're gonna have to wait. You get there at 8 o'clock, and you're walking out at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. That was the story for most black salons. And so what I didn't want to do is have that. And so I ventured out into having a commission based salon where everybody that works for me is my employee. And what that did, it allows me to control the experience. They have to be here at a certain time, and I can hold them accountable because they're my employee. They have to receive the same trainings because they're my employee. They like each other because I take the time to interview, and not only when I don't just interview myself, they have to meet the entire team. So the entire team has to sign off on this person, and when it doesn't, if it's not jiving, I don't let it fester. I haven't had to let many people go because my goal is to leave you better than I found you. And I tell everyone in the first interview is I want you to grow. I'm not trying to hold you here. I want you to get what you need. And when you leave out of this space, if you give me 150% here, I'm going to make sure that you're prepared for wherever you need to go. And I've been that way my whole life. I've been in leadership since I was 19. And so that breeds a different environment. So when you walk into Kinks and Curls, you feel the difference. You feel the energy of we like each other. We go out.